Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin. Taurus. Taurus, an interesting one for you this week. And the first word that popped up for me was firefly. However, that relates to you, completely random for me, but I am seeing that this resembles something to do with wise decisions, a wise decision that is being made that took you by surprise. Now, I have picked out some cards for you, which I'll share with you shortly, but I am being advised by the universe that you need to take things slowly this week. You need to be able to weigh things out. You've got a lot of options, weigh them out sensibly, and do everything. Timing. This is all about timing this week, so you need to make sure that you are not forgetting something along the way. Now, the only way that you will forget to do something is if you are throwing caution to the wind, speeding through the process of doing things, speeding things up, making sure that you have everything completed and that everything is done in such a way that it suits your lifestyle, that it works out for you at the end of the day, that you're not having to rush through anything. This is all about timing. It's all about, let's take a moment to understand what's ahead of us, what I'm being faced with, and let's do this. Let's take our time, because if you do rush, not only will you make mistakes, but you will be falling back into there are old habits that are showing up, and there are definitely signs of neglect showing up, and this is neglect towards yourself. Okay, I am seeing that there are two people that were once involved that is coming up for me quite strongly. Now, these two people, Virgo is relevant, Sagittarius is relevant, Leo is relevant, Pisces is relevant, Libra is relevant, and Leo comes up again, so that's obviously, I'm not going to ignore that. I'm also seeing that Pisces did say that Capricorn, somebody who's born in January, late January, Capricorn. Now, the reason that this person shows up is, and you being one of those people, is because they still miss you. They still want to be a part of your life, but I think you've moved on, and you're clearly showing signs that you've moved on. There's no room left. There is temptation showing up. There is definitely temptation, but you just, at the same time, it's very conflicting for you, because you're saying, I can't give that person the time of day. I've moved on. That's already become a closed chapter. I need something fresh, something new, something exciting, and this is history repeating itself potentially, but it depends how you want to move forward with this, if at all. Okay? This person is not willing to give up. I'm seeing that there is somebody that is could almost be forcing their way through. They're leaving, it's almost like as though they're leaving a trace, or leaving a path open, available to say, well, I'm still here if you would like. Okay? And I want to move on to, there are a couple of dates coming up this week that are extremely important for you, very significant. Day 3 of the week being Wednesday, day 4 of the week being Thursday, day 6 of the week being Saturday. I want to say that it's going to be almost up and down for you. So you'll have a couple of days there that are extremely slow, but then you'll have to pick up the pace in an instant. So the demands are very high, and then you have that moment where you can slow down, but then you have to pick up the pace. It's almost as if it's challenging you, but there's nothing that you cannot accomplish this week. So you are being handed keys to success. There's absolutely everything. You've got everything in your power to get the job done. Okay, so don't think of this as something as being stress coming into your life. This is definitely something you're going to be able to accomplish. You're also, I see that you're worrying more than you actually need to be. You don't need to be worried at all. You could be stressing about seeing that relatives are coming to visit as well. So you're having guests coming over to see you, but they overstay their welcome. If that's however that relates to you, they're definitely not willing to negotiate. So if you've asked them to, if they're coming to visit and you were under the intention, you were under the clear indications that they were going to stay for a day or two, they're staying a lot longer than you had anticipated, than expected. So aside from that, finances could be a little better. They're not bad. They could be a little better, but they're better than last week's. Thank you, Taurus.